So how do you strike a balance between being your authentic self, which you work so hard for? How do you strike a balance between being authentic and being somewhat fake, just so that other people can be comfortable with you? So I just wanted to do a quick one today, and if Aggie leaves me alone, Aggie. Okay, today I need some help from you because I've been struggling to achieve a balance between being authentic, being honest, and how much fakery do we display so that other people feel comfortable because they're not used to authenticity. So of late, I've been struggling with a bit of that when, I find that a lot of people are triggered by authenticity. A lot of people resent it, and people are either very uncomfortable, they feel intimidated by it, or they're triggered by it. And here's the thing, they don't even know. So they take it out on us. People like us who are genuinely authentic, there's such a phrase as that, who are genuine, who are authentic, who have nothing to hide or very little to hide. Because, hiding ourselves, hiding a part of ourselves is such a self-imposed prison. Who the hell wants to stay that way? But how do we achieve this balance where most people just don't appreciate it? By appreciating it, I don't mean that they should thank us for it. I don't think that they should congratulate us for it. By appreciating, I just mean, don't take it out on me just because you've got issues. When we started on this spiritual journey, we didn't know that it would come to this. Hell, we probably didn't even decide to go on a spiritual journey. It's just that we happened to stumble upon this path, and because, maybe due to extreme pain and due to horrific circumstances, horrific situations, that there was no way but to get out of it. There was no way but to go up, no way but to go forward. And that's how we ended up on this path. And there are rewards. There are so many rewards. We gain self-love. We gain so much self-respect. But on the flip side, the cons of it is that most people are asleep. So it's quite difficult to integrate, or rather reintegrate yourself into society. Whereas in the past it was so easy. Everyone was fake, and you were fake, I was fake, and we just all slept through life. I really don't have anything of value to say today, but I hope that you might give me some advice. Do write your opinions. Do tell me what you're going through in the comment section when you're halfway in this spiritual journey where you're still neither here nor there. You know that you don't want to go back to where you were, and yet you're not yet where you want to be. Today I left the city and I came back to our house, our land in the wilderness. And I don't know, I need to revive this vision, this dream that I had a decade ago. And it was a bit too early then. Plus, I wasn't aware that building this place from scratch, all the work that I put into it, the will, the love, the determination, the stumbling, the experimentation, I didn't know that it was for myself. I didn't know that I was going through a spiritual journey. Here, I went through the dark night of the soul for about 2 years. I struggled a lot, but there are also a lot of rewards. I learned so much. And when I went back to the city, I realized how much I had learned out here in the wilderness just on how to live. I realized that to be able to just live is really something. You know what I'm saying? To know how to survive on very little, to know how to fix things without having to call someone to do it, to just grow a few vegetables, and to understand, your chickens, how often they lay eggs, how they lay eggs. Simple things like that. In the name of being civilized and progressive, we have lost so much of our ability to just live. And so I think it's time to revive this dream of mine, this vision of mine, of further developing this land to make it self-sustainable, to welcome like-minded people who would want to come here and live a good, healthy life. It's so quiet here, it's so peaceful. I can see the breeze weaving through the leaves of my neem tree outside, and hear the birds and the geckos. So how do you strike a balance between being your authentic self, which you work so hard for? How do you strike a balance between being authentic and being somewhat fake, just so that other people can be comfortable with you? It's not our job, actually, to make them comfortable. It's not our job to cure them or to encourage them to wake up from their slumber. But it is painful dealing with people like that. We don't want to go through that. So I guess we do have to be fake to a certain degree. Now, I just want to know where we draw the line. Where do you strike that balance between being your authentic self and be able to handle people who look at you suspiciously, like, why are you being so nice? What do you want from me? I don't want anything from you. I'm just being me. But you can't stop them from behaving that way because they don't understand. They don't understand authenticity. When they have so much to hide, it triggers the hell out of them when you have nothing to hide. I don't know. Anyway, do let me know what you think. Do tell me, give me some advice or whatever. Okay, so I'll see you soon when I have something of value to say.